And hi guys, and I'm back. Welcome once again. Actually, I'm very happy that I managed to do it this quick. That's usually not the case. But hopefully I will not have some technical difficulties. So today, except Scooby-Doo in the gaming world, because one is the movie scene world and this is the gaming world obviously. There is this awesome game that is PS4 exclusive called Ghost of Tsushima, and this came out also today. And yeah, I mean, why not? I just love to, watch these trailers and talk about them with you guys. And this is one of the most anticipated freaking games for so long now, and it's along with The Last of Us, the last exclusive on the PS4. That's gonna probably transfer on the PS5 as well. And hi to Clyton, hi to you. And the previous trailers, especially the last one, was amazing. I mean, the graphics, the atmosphere, the story, because this is taking place actually in a real story setting, the history period where the Mongols attacked the Chinese, I think, and they committed some atrocities basically. So we have our hero who is determined to, basically have his revenge upon the Mongols and what they did and all of those things. So let us see the trailer. I'm not gonna put it like too loud because once again, so we can try to do this reaction without the huge ass headphones. So I'm gonna hear the sound from my speakers and hopefully you'll not hear too much of an echo here. So let me know how that is and I'm gonna check how it sounds when I finish the stream. So without further ado guys, although I really want all of you together, but there's no time, there's almost midnight here, and I really want to get to The Last of Us as well. I can't wait to talk about that. So let's see the trailer and yeah, discuss it. Okay.
Jin, when we fight, we face our enemy head on. And when we take their life, we look them in the eye with courage and respect.
Jesus.
This is what makes us samurai.
Goodness. This looks amazing. I already have chills.
There must be thousands of them. We will face death and defend our home.
Wow. That reminds me of Vikings, some of the latest episodes.
We do what we must, Lord Sakai. That is why you and I are both survivors.
I am samurai.
No, you are more than that. You are the ghost. Convince your people to join me, and I will give them peace.
We will never serve you. I've never seen a samurai fight like that. It was nothing.
You're more than a samurai. He is a vengeful spirit, back from the grave to slaughter the Mongols.
Jesus.
Continue down this path. You will be no better than the Mongols. I trained you to fight with honor.
Honor died on the beach. The Khan deserves to suffer.
Jesus Christ. Oh, can't wait to do that.
I am samurai. sacrifice everything for my home.
I'm floored. Like, I'm so pumped for this and so floored because this is amazing. And I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, intense and insane. I hope they did do well in All Sucker Punch because, as I said, their previous games really hit or miss. I mean, they all looked amazing, but in terms of engagement and how well, I mean, my attention was not very, on the game, so to speak. I mean, um, it was not that fun. You're not that engaged, and you just don't want to really finish the game. You're like, okay, whatever. If I finish this game or not, just whatever. I'm just gonna play something else. I never wanted to finish any of their other games, so there's that. So I hope that this is not the case because this looks much more, filled with meaning and substance and such high quality. So yeah. I'm gonna research as well on the real story because I'm very curious about, actually what happened. I've heard, a few times in passing, exactly what happened, how the Mongols attacked and how many people they killed, and it was very, very, brutal time in history. There was a TV show at one point, a Netflix show, Marco Polo, and it kind of actually one of the most like big budgeted shows that nobody saw, and it was not bad. I really liked it at points. Some other time it was like so disgusting, like too sexual, too over violent. Marco Polo himself was, I don't know why, but he was one of the hairiest guys I ever seen. I'm like, what? Like, why? And he was, young and handsome guy. So I was like, what is the meaning of this? But anyway, that's another topic. I mean that whatever I saw on the screen in terms of Mongols and how they historically were, according to the show at least, kind of gave me a taste of what they're capable of and how they think and how they fight and all of those things. So I at least have some kind of idea. That's what I meant. Oh, on the contrary, a gaming in ancient Greece and also Egypt and some other cultures, they actually had very like an etiquette about body hair, and they didn't want any on their bodies, so they shaved it all the time, and they thought that if you are hairless, that way you're more, clean, so to speak, which is true, and you're more aesthetically pleasing. So they actually purposely had a lot of tools to shave their bodies. Yeah, so that's not exactly the case. Like different cultures, of course. I don't know about all cultures, but the point is that whatever I saw in that movie was ridiculous, and they can TV show, and they can always decide to just, shave him because we don't know how hairy he is in real life. He can just be hairless, natural, like who knows. So it was just some kind of a artistic decision. I don't know what the heck it was, but it was ridiculous. I mean, every time that I look at him, I see a carpet. Like it was that bad. You can check Marco Polo to see what I mean. So let me just get back on some stuff that I want to touch upon, like always. And let me know if you hear an echo from the game or not. So
When we fight,
what I see here from the graphics, the world seems to be lit very, very well.
when we take their
That's
life,
great.
we look them
Oh, sorry guys. It's getting on that 12 o'clock and I really have to finish the stream so I can get to The Last of Us.
This is what makes us samurai.
Of course, they're gonna give us his backstory, how he grew up to be this great warrior that really had an honor and something to live for, to strive to be the best warrior he can be. I mean, samurai. But of course, then the Mongols attacked, and everything that he ever loved and looked forward to, and all of that just was taken away. So I totally get that.
and defend our home.
It looks like the story is gonna be deep, and if we have like the chance to fight in something like an army, I would very much look forward to that. I don't know if that's gonna be possible, but if this is not, just a cutscene, I will appreciate if I can damn, participate in the battle. Uh, hi to disparaging cheers. What do you mean? Flute outrage? I can't recall that. Uh, yeah, it's going to be great, exactly. Yeah, you're right. All the emotions. Yeah, it does stay with you. You can totally, in a way, relate to that.
We do what we must, Lord Sakai. That is why you and I are both survivors.
Now, I just want to get to something. I mean, I did say, like in the previous trailer, that this has amazing graphics, amazing lighting to the whole world, so it seems. Textures, like everything looks so great. Motions, the animations, how they move, and how all the characters, the world, all the NPCs and your character moves, and how it's so fluent. Everything looks so fluent in third person. My favorite, actually, perspective to play a game is third person. Second favorite is first person. So all of that is just, wow. But what I find not good, to be not that good, is his freaking dead look here. And actually, all the time. He just looks dead. He literally looks like a person that's not alive, looking in one direction. He kind of looks like he's looking like in a cross way of some sort. And the only thing that is, making him alive is the fact that his mouth is moving. So I don't know, in 2020, the dead eyes, how they used to call them, that's fixed long time ago.
No, you are more than that. You are the ghost.
His eyes are dead as well. So the other guy's eyes are also dead. And it just doesn't look like they look at each other. It looks like he is looking through him, like the guy is transparent, and the same from the opposite
Convince
side.
your people to join me, and I will give them peace.
We will never serve you.
Yeah, it matches very good what he's saying, but still, because of the eyes, it looks like this half of the face is dead, and this half of the face is alive. That's so awesome. I just love the takedowns. I just love
I've
that.
never seen a samurai fight like that. It was nothing.
That was a bit more expressive, but still his eyes are completely dead.
You're more than a samurai.
And you just can't sell any emotion correctly if the eyes are dead,
Vengeful spirit.
That's the most important
Back
thing.
from the grave to slaughter the Mongols.
If you continue down this path, you will be no better than the Mongols.
Here is the same thing.
I trained you to fight with honor.
Yeah, this guy's a bit better for some reason. He has a bit more life in his eyes, and it looks like he does look at our hero here.
Honor died on the beach. The Khan deserves to suffer.
Yeah, a bit better, but still. Gorgeous. And this is so dramatic when he finally will get to see his nemesis, probably. Awesomeness.
I am samurai. But I will sacrifice everything for my home.
And amazing voice acting, though, amazing. So let's see what your guys are saying. Then I really have to go to the next, so I can start the next stream. And yeah, I have to go to bed. Damn it. Okay, reading. Aha, over the E3 review in 2018, raged out at the white guy who happened to be one of the few masters of the instrument alive, playing the okay. So I kind of missed that for some reason. I mean, I kind of recall it now, but I don't remember particular details. It was 2018 when they figured out how much of a professional and well respected in Japan he was. Wow, that was like that is what I call to be made a fool, like out of complete lack of knowledge, Yeah, well, that is it, guys. Definitely The Last of Us in this game, the most anticipated games this year. I think I can't at the moment, remember like anything that I most look forward to, and of course, all the PlayStation exclusives that I ever played at least have been my best experiences in gaming ever. So mm, you know, it's the thing that I really want to get my hands on, because those games are not just games; those games are experiences. Yeah, experiences. I'm sorry. Okay, I have to forgive my humor this evening in midnight and 8 minutes. Yeah. So, going to prepare for The Last of Us. I really want to talk about this amazing news. So, I'm gonna get back, I hope very quickly, guys. So, stay tuned. Getting back, for a third stream tonight. And till next time, let me give it your reviews.